since you've already asked, now your work is about allowing. And sometimes writing those scenarios just causes you to put yourself more firmly, more often in the receiving mode. In other words, sometimes people think that they should write about what they want in detail so that the universe will know exactly what they want. Well, the universe already knows exactly what they want, but when you write about it, it's like you talk yourself into it. It's like when you write about it, you come to believe it more and more and more. The only question that matters is, how do you feel while you're writing? Esther has been using the word, she'll say to herself, I think I'm going to go sit and just happily contemplate. So she'll just sit and think about things that make her feel happy. And every time she does it, something else that she's working on becomes part of the mental conversation, and it's happy too. So how do you feel when you're writing, when you're scripting?
Yeah, it's usually in my head, just mental scenarios.
Yes.
But
you might try writing, because you'll be able to hold your focus better if you write it. If you're just in your head, then you can flip around without even realizing that you are. But if you'll write it, you'll have a better point of focus, and you'll be able to feel your emotions in a stronger way to know what they are indicating. Because if you've been doing something for a while and you're not getting results, then it isn't working. And the reason that it isn't working every single time, it's always the same reason. You're throwing resistance on your own trail and probably don't even know you're doing it. And the reason that you're not knowing you're doing it is because you have become accustomed to negative emotion. Esther realized the other day, she said something to her daughter Tracy. Tracy was asking something of her, and Esther was explaining why she hadn't done it yet. So she was explaining how busy she was, and Tracy just put laughing out loud back at Esther in the text. And Esther knew exactly what she was talking about, because they've had this conversation on many occasions. As you beat the drum of how busy you are, you become less and less and less effective, because what you're saying is, I'm so busy, things are not working out. I've got too much to do. It's a time shortageness that won't allow any inspired breakthroughs, you see. So, you want to talk about the specifics of this?
Let's say money, for instance. If I'm trying to figure out how it's going to come, or making some...
But you see, that's not your job. Your job isn't to figure out how it's going to come. Your job is to figure out how it feels as it's here. Get really general. What does it feel like to have freedom of dollars? What does it feel like to have that prosperity flowing into your experience? What would that feel like? What would or what does that feel like? And then get really general. It feels like ease. It feels like ease. Ease. Think about ease. Just say ease. Ease. It feels like ease. It feels like ease. No struggle. Ease. No struggle. Ease. 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 Feels like fun. Fun. It feels like freedom and fun and ease. Freedom and fun and ease, and freedom and fun and ease. It feels easy, and it feels fun, and it feels free, and it feels full. It feels full and easy and free. Esther used to say to Jerry, let's go get a Coke and pretend like we're on vacation. That feeling of on vacation. It feels like waking up and having nothing that you need to do, just that feeling of ease. All my choices, that feeling of freedom and ease and fun. So stay there for a little while until you're actually feeling that. And we're not talking about where it's going to come from, or who's going to bring it, and when it's going to come, and how it's going to get here, and how much it's going to be. We're talking about what it feels like to be prosperous, what it feels like to have no attachments to anything that is holding you back. And so it doesn't take very long for you to talk yourself into that feeling. And as you talk yourself into that feeling, now, boom, you're in the